Like, your girl has baby fever. Like, I would love to have another baby. They're not always the most realistic, and I don't want to give you guys like a false reality on this is what you should be doing. But a lot of these YouTube moms, they have babies for views. Like, you get the kids to take good photos for Instagram. How do you spice it up? Do you have lip filler? Do you make a lot of money from YouTube? What do you struggle with most in motherhood? Ooh. Hi you guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we are talking all things juicy, marriage, sex, YouTube, all the things you guys want to know. Am I like too washed out? I feel like... Welcome back to my channel, you guys. So in today's video, we are talking all things juicy, marriage, sex, YouTube, whatever you guys want to know. I asked you guys on Instagram to leave me some questions because I wanted to film a Q&A for you guys, so here you go. And not only are we just doing a juicy Q&A, we are gonna have some Owl's Brew, which is a boozy tea, so it has some alcohol in it, so this might get a little wild. So let's see how this goes. I'm not a huge drinker. I'm more of a lightweight, if you will, but I think this will be fun. I already had one of these before, so your girl's a little lit. Let's go ahead and let's answer some of these questions, and let's pop this bad boy open. If I can get it open. Yes, there we go. If you're wondering which one I'm drinking, this is the morning tea, English breakfast tea, lemon and lime. This one is so good. I've already had it the other day. It's so good. It's kind of strong. It only has like 5% alcohol in it, so don't think your girl's gonna be getting like plastered. It's just a little buzz, a little something. But yeah, so let's go ahead and let's start this video. This is really good. These are from Trader Joe's, and it's tea and alcohol and botanicals, so interesting. It tastes really good. This is my favorite one out of like all of the flavors. So there's a lot of questions. I'm gonna try to answer as many as I can, and yeah, I think this will be interesting. Well, let's get into it. Okay, so the first question I'm gonna answer, I have all the questions right here on my phone. I'm not gonna go in any particular order. Maybe I should have organized these a little better, but I think we're just gonna jump into it. This is like a casual Q&A, so let's just do it. How do you handle sponsorships, and which ones are good? So I guess, like, how do you vet out the sponsors? You guys, I get a lot of offers for sponsors all the time, almost every day, at least a few, and I turn majority of them down always. Basically, I just look at my brand and like my beliefs, these girls up real quick, my beliefs, and is it natural, is it sustainable, is it a product I would actually love and be interested in, and that's really it. That's how I kind of go. I also research the company, see kind of how they make the products, how they treat their employees, yada yada, so on and so on. So I just do my own research, and then I try the product if they want to send it to me, and before I say yay or nay, I try it out for at least a month and go from there. So that's how I deal with sponsorships. Can you film a morning and nighttime routine? Absolutely. You guys have been asking for this. Like, okay, here's my little spiel on like morning routines. I'm not against them or anything, but I just feel like a lot of the time they're not really that realistic. And it's just a voiceover of, oh, here's how we do this. This is what we do this at this time and that time. Like, I just feel like, they're not always the most realistic, and routines change a lot. And you guys know, like, I'm more of a loose parent, so I'm not like huge on schedules and stuff like that. So I think that's kind of why I don't do it, and I don't want to give you guys like a false reality on this is what you should be doing every morning or every night. And yeah, I've done them in the past. I have some on my channel. I will film more, but it's gonna be like really realistic on what we do. I'm not gonna be like changing anything around for the video. It's gonna be what we typically do. Yeah, so I don't like to give false realities and make you feel like you're not doing enough because I'm doing all this in the video for the morning routine. You guys get me? I know y'all get me. A lot of YouTube moms out here in these YouTube streets, I swear, fake it till they make it. And I get it, it's for views. I have a lot to say on that. Anyways, you guys, move on to the next question. Do you make a lot of money from YouTube? I got this question a few times. Girl, no. Like, I am, do you see my subscriber count? Like, I am little. I am a small channel. I'm not gonna say I'm a nobody, because I don't like when people say that. Like, you're definitely a somebody. Numbers don't make you a somebody. Like, let's get that right now, but I do, you know, I make a few dollars here and there, a few coins. It's nothing major. I can't support myself really on it, at least at this point right now. And I don't do it for the money. Like, I really don't. I started my channel because I had postpartum depression, and a few of you guys wanted it from Instagram, so I just did it. I started it years ago, and this is where I'm at now. It takes a while to grow. I'm all here for it. It's all about the growth process, and I ain't here for the money. I mean, a little coin, a little more money would be nice, but like, I'm here for you guys, to support you guys, and that's really it, you guys. It would be nice to make more money. More money would be into the sponsorships. Like, there's not that much money on like AdSense and YouTube, at least not for me right now because I'm so small. Even bigger YouTubers, like, I don't think you make that much money off of YouTube. All the money is really in the sponsorships, so keep that in mind if you are looking to make a YouTube channel. What do you struggle with most in motherhood? Ooh, I loved this question. Let me take a drink because Mom would definitely have some struggles. A lot of you guys message me here and there like, oh, you make it look so easy, or you make all this look easy, and it's not easy. I struggle so much, just like a lot of you guys. I try to be as open as possible about mama's struggles, but it could be really hard to be vulnerable, you know, and sometimes things just need to be private. But I struggle with depression. That would be probably the main thing that I would say I struggle with the most. And the crying for me is just the crying, you guys. That's what drives me crazy, is when they're both crying at the same time. Or the lack of sleep as well. I also get mom guilt, you know, the normal mom things. Like, I'm preaching to the choir right now, but yes, so I struggle with all of those things. I'm a normal person just like you guys are, and motherhood's not easy. Simple. Like, I wish it was easier, but it's not. But it's all worth it at the end, right? Oh, you guys always want to know this question. I feel like this is the #1 question that all mommy vloggers, bloggers always get asked. When's the next baby coming? Which I understand, I get it, but I'm just gonna say this right here, right now. Gotta take another drink for this one. I love my kids, and I definitely want more. We do want more. However, we live in a really small place, and I don't plan on having any more kids at the moment. Give us a few years. I want to space my kids out. Like, I already have a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old. I don't want to add another kid on right now. I just feel like it would be really selfish of me, because don't get me wrong, like, your girl has baby fever. Like, I would love to have another baby, but at the same time, no. Small place. 2, honey, I'm trying to save some money, some coin. Like, kids are expensive. 3, it's not fair to my kids, I personally feel like, to add another kid on right now. Like, I have a 3-year-old, like, and a 2-year-old. Like I said, they require a lot of attention, and I really want to be able to give them my all. It's already hard enough spreading myself thin between the 2 of them and staying home with them. I want to give them quality time with me. And I don't want to throw another baby into the mix right now, just because I want them to be able to learn and grow properly and not have to always fight over attention for the other sibling. And I know a lot of people have their kids really close in age, and I still want them to be close, but I think it's going to be like another year to 2 before we even think about having another baby. And that's really the tea on that. I feel like, actually, I don't feel like, I know that a lot of these YouTube moms, they have babies for views. Like, it's pretty obvious, and I think a lot of YouTube moms do that. Like, it's just, like, I want to have a baby and not feel pressured by my audience or whatever the case is to have another kid. I want to have another kid in my own time. I don't want to have a kid because my views are dropping or whatever the case is. Like, I am not here for that. Babies are not for views. So, like, none of that. That's just how I feel about that, you guys. Like, I told you this Q&A is going to be really raw and real, because yeah, so we're not having babies for views or any of that. I have to genuinely want babies, because let me just tell you guys this too. Pregnancy videos, TTC updates, live pregnancy tests, all of that has a lot of money into it and a lot of views, and you also have opportunity to grow. So a lot of YouTube moms do that for views, and I'm not saying they don't really want another baby, but like let's be real, like it's about the views and the money most of the time, and you know, they just figure like what's another kid. But I'm telling you, a lot of it is for views and money, and it's so obvious with so many people, but I'm just gonna leave it there. So we'll have another baby in our own time when we're ready. And you guys, of course, will know. So you guys aren't going to miss anything. How do you handle room sharing with 2 kids? Oh, this is so hard. I cannot wait till they have their own room. We just make it work because we don't really have another choice. But yeah, eventually they'll have their own room, hopefully next year or something. And it's hard to find a place here in California that's not over $3,000 for rent, because California is really expensive, as you guys, a lot of you know. And so yeah, it's gonna be a minute till we have our own place where it's like a big place, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so it's really hard room sharing. We just do what we gotta do. Another question is, how do you be intimate while room sharing with 2 kids? It's hard. You just get it done when you can get it done, when the kids are sleeping, or if my mom or somebody is here with the kids in the front room, you kind of just got to sneak and do what you do. There's a bathroom, you know, when the kids take a nap, there's a kitchen. You just got to do what you got to do, honestly, and that's just how we make it work. And it keeps it fun, keeps it spicy. I think I've answered this question before, but how has your marriage changed since having kids? It hasn't changed really too much. It's just a little bit more stressful, or a lot of it stressful, I would say, just in the whole who's gonna do what for the kids, and having a lot less time for each other, because obviously before kids it's just you, right? It's just you and your spouse. So, you know, there's definitely some challenges when you start having kids and throwing that into the mix. It's definitely a huge learning curve. And yeah. Another question was, I think I've answered this before too. I don't think I'm going to answer that one. I've answered it before. How do you stay consistent on YouTube with 2 kids? I do my best, you guys. Not every week is perfect. I try to upload Mondays and Fridays every single week. I'm usually pretty good. I don't really miss very many uploads, but here and there I might miss, and I don't feel guilty about it. It is what it is. I have a life. I have a lot of things going on. I have 2 kids. I have a husband, and I have a lot of other things just going on in life. And, you know, I do the best I can. I pre-record a lot of videos for you guys when I have the time. Like today is Thursday, and I'm going to film like 3 videos, 4 videos. I've been doing this lately. It seems to really help me out, and with my mental health, I don't feel rushed to have to film videos. I already have them filmed. All I got to do is edit them and get them up on YouTube, and it's not that hard. I like to keep my vlogs pretty like new though, so I'll vlog like once every 2 weeks or something, so it's not too much of an invasion on my family. But yeah, I just say pre-record, plan out. I have like video ideas, you guys, planned out months ahead of time, like for each week. Like I know what I'm doing. I write everything down. I have a list. Like I plan out as much as I can. Just want to be organized, and then when I film the video, whatever happens happens, and it just, you know, that's how that goes. But yeah, you just try to stay organized is my biggest thing. Stay organized and write things down. Have a calendar, come up with a lot of video concepts and lay them out and execute them. Is there any DIY projects coming soon? Yes there is, so stay tuned for that. I already have a vlog where we did a few DIY projects for the house, so that should be coming up soon. Coffee or tea? Ooh, I've already had coffee today, and I'm having some boozy tea right now, and I'll probably have some normal tea later. So I kind of can't pick. I have to have like both almost every day, or else. How do you keep the romance alive? Oh, you guys had some really good questions. The romance, sometimes it's not there. We go through seasons, like I'm not gonna lie. It can be pretty hard. It just depends on the season of life we're in, how much sleep we're getting, how much work I've been doing. Honestly, we've been trying to do date night at least once a month, which could be hard, but I want to start doing it more like once a week. But when we go on date night, we feel so refreshed and like, you know, like a teenager again, and I love that. So I think date nights are really important, and I know everybody says that, but date nights and trying some new things that you haven't done before, if you guys know what I mean. I think we'll get into that. There's another question kind of like that. How many times are we intimate a week? I would say about 3 to 4. There's a few sessions in between, like, you know, like 3 to 4 times a week at least. Goals in the next 5 years: to buy a house, a new car, have another baby, maybe 2 babies. We'll see. Those are really the goals. Starting my other YouTube channel is also a huge goal as well, and that will be starting next month, so we'll see how that goes. How do you get the kids to take good photos for Instagram? Honestly, I don't really like to stage my photos, really. I just take in the moment photos and, you know, just edit them. Sometimes you can try to stage them a little bit, like if it's a brand shoot or something like that, just, you know, put the product near them or whatever the case is. But honestly, I just roll with the punches and maybe break out some gummy bears if I need to. But usually the photos are pretty natural, and I just love to capture them in the moment, you guys. I think that's the best way. And those are the memories that I actually want to remember, you know, not the stage photos. It's about the in the moment photos. So I would just say, have your camera ready, mama. Get ready to snap some photos, them doing whatever they're doing. I'll just dress them up in their little cute outfits, and then let them do them. Let them be kids. Let them live. And then you get the cute photos, usually. Kind of depends. It doesn't always turn out. The questions: my camera overheated, which happens kind of often. The one downside to this camera is it overheats, and I'm not here for that. It always overheats when I've been filming for too long. Okay, how do you have lip filler? I get asked this often. No, girl, I just have those DSLs, okay? Oh God, let me stop. But yes, no, I do not have lip filler. There's no filler in these lips. I don't have anything against anyone having lip filler. A lot of YouTube moms, a lot of people have YouTube fillers, and I mean, hey, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I've thought about getting lip filler when I was working back at MAC, probably because a lot of the girls at my counter had lip filler, but I mean, thank God I didn't, because I already naturally have big lips. They were like, no, you don't really need it, but I think they were just saying that because they didn't want me to go with them. Whole other story. I have a MAC video coming someday. There's a lot of stories to tell with that. But no, I just overline my lips sometimes, but not all the time, just when I want to have a little bit of a fuller lip, but no lip filler here. Natural hair color. Yes, this is my natural hair color. Let's see. It's more of a brownie with a lot of blonde hints into it. You can't really see right now because I put a little bit of gel in my hair, so it's looking a lot darker than it naturally is. But I do have more of like a honey blonde kind of color. A dirty blonde is what I would say. And no, I don't have anything in my hair. This is just my natural color. But it looks so much darker on camera right now because I just did my hair, so it's still a little bit wet and has some gel, so it's not looking its true color right now. But yeah, no hair dye here. How do you deal with the kids fight when they fight with each other? I just separate them and give them kind of some space. Give them separate toys. If they're fighting over the same toy, I'll try to find something similar to give to one that the other one wanted, or just kind of talk them down and pull them aside. It's not always pretty, but you know, you kind of just have to separate them, give them time to breathe, think about what's going on, because you know, they're at the stage where they like to throw them. So I'm always all day, excuse me, the alcohol is hitting. They basically, throughout the day, I have to separate them, give them time to breathe, think what's going on, because they're at the age where they like to throw them, and I'm separating kids all day from like being at each other's throats. So just give them time to cool off, talk them down, give them some space. How do you spice it up? Like I said earlier, trying something new, something different, some new positions. Honestly, like that will just, you know, it might feel weird if you haven't done something before and you might feel awkward, But honestly, if you could just let go, be in the moment, and just try to enjoy it, I promise you, like, it will spice things up, and it'll encourage you to try new things and different things, and try to find what, like, you guys have, like, a little fetish or something you guys might be into. I don't know. Just try new things out. Don't be afraid to be more, what would you say? More creative in the bedroom. Don't be shy to do that. Just try to let go of the moment and any insecurities that you have, and you'll have fun. Just let go, girl. Let go. Do you ever find it hard to get into the mood after having kids? Hell yeah. Like, a lot of nights I'm just tired. I don't feel like it. I'm overtouched. I have kids climbing on me all day long, and then to have to, like, do that whole situation at my husband's really good at keeping that whole train moving. Like, he's really consistent in the bedroom, and you know, he doesn't let too much time go by, or else it's a whole thing. But yeah, you guys just have to be consistent, give yourself time with each other, and really make the effort. You have to just put in the effort, honestly. And there's so many nights where I'm just like, your girl is tired, I want to go to bed, I just want to pass out after editing and all the stuff that I do at night. But you have to make time for each other, or else things just aren't going to work. A marriage or a relationship, any relationship, you just have to put in the work and the time and the effort. It's something you're continuously working on and crafting and building together. So yes, you guys, that's basically it for all of these questions. There's a few more, but I think I answered them in other videos. I have other Q&As if you guys want to go check them out that I've done over the years. And yeah, you guys, if you have any more questions, let me know on Instagram. I can do another Juicy Q&A part 2 or whatever. I know I'll probably do another one at some point. But thank you guys so much for watching. This alcohol is hitting. I gotta go film a few other videos while the kids are being watched and preoccupied. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit crazy, a little bit really unfiltered, but you know, we keep it real here on this channel. So yeah, you guys, cheers to you. You guys are doing a good job, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, you guys. This tea just hits different.